Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Let's get to the news. There's been a lot of buzz surrounding the Cleveland Browns lately, especially when it comes to our young quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. After all, Shedeur has been through quite a roller coaster over the past few months. And let's be honest, when a rookie struggles, especially on a team with high expectations like ours, the critics are quick to jump in. But the truth is, Shedeur's journey is just beginning, and it's far from over. In fact, the recent game against the Chicago Bears really put his resilience to the test. And let me tell you, Browns fans, what happened on that day is a classic example of the ups and downs every young QB faces in the NFL. In that game, Shedeur threw 3 interceptions, and his completion rate was just 18 of 35 passes. That's not the kind of stat line you want to showcase, especially when you're trying to establish yourself as the future of our franchise. Naturally, the criticism started pouring in. Fans and analysts alike began questioning whether he had what it takes to thrive in this league. And I get it, nobody wants to see their team struggle, especially when we know how talented our roster is and how much we're counting on our young guns to develop into stars. But here's the thing, football is a game of patience, growth, and learning. Kevin Stefanski, our head coach, made it clear after the game that he's not sweating the setbacks. When asked about Shedeur's performance and the future, Stefanski said, "Yeah, sky's not falling." He emphasized that with young players, there's always a period of growth and learning. He's seen it before with other rookies, and he's seen it with himself as a coach. The NFL, after all, is the toughest league out there. It's where every single mistake is magnified, and every young player has to go through those tough moments to become great. Stefanski went on to explain that Shedeur's experience in that game isn't unusual. He said, "There's going to be really good games. There's going to be games you want back. There are plays you wish you could erase from the film, both good and bad. That's part of the process. For a young quarterback, it's about handling those moments, learning from them, and coming out stronger." It's a message Browns fans should really hold on to because it's a reminder that what we're witnessing with Shedeur is not a sign of failure, but of growth. The NFL is built on those moments, those tough lessons that shape a player's career. Of course, it's natural for fans to feel frustrated when things aren't clicking, especially when your team has high hopes for a playoff push or even a deep postseason run. But what you have to remember is that Shedeur, like every rookie, is still in the process of adjusting to the speed, the complexity, and the intensity of the league. The good news is, his talent is undeniable. He has all the tools to succeed: arm talent, mobility, football IQ, and with each game, he's learning how to harness those skills under pressure. Now, I want to talk a little about the bigger picture here. The Browns have been building something special, and the development of our young quarterback is crucial to that vision. We've got a solid core of players, a tough defense, and an offense that, when firing on all cylinders, can compete with the best. But for us to truly take that next step, Shedeur needs to grow, learn, and most importantly, stay confident. The coaching staff believes in him, and they're going to give him the space to develop without undue pressure. This recent rough patch isn't the end of the road, it's just a bump in the journey. And let's not forget, some of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history faced similar hurdles early in their careers. Think about guys like Patrick Mahomes, who threw a few picks early on, or Joe Burrow, who had his share of struggles in his rookie season. The key is how they responded, and so far, Shedeur has shown signs of resilience. It's about learning from these experiences, not letting setbacks define you. And if there's one thing Browns fans know well, it's that patience and belief are essential when building a championship-caliber team. In the meantime, we should be rallying around our young QB and trusting the process. The coaching staff is doing their part, creating a system that will help him improve game by game, and the players around him are working hard to support him. Cleveland is known for its tough, gritty attitude, and that's exactly what we need to see from everyone, players, coaches, and fans alike. We're in this together, and if we keep faith in Shedeur and the entire team, I truly believe brighter days are ahead for us. Looking ahead, the Browns still have a lot to prove this season. Our defense remains a force to be reckoned with, and when our offense clicks, we can be dangerous. But what's most promising is the resilience of our young quarterback. It's that resilience that will turn struggles into stepping stones and setbacks into comebacks. We've seen flashes of brilliance from Shedeur already, and with more experience, those flashes will turn into sustained excellence. Of course, Browns fans, it's natural to get excited, to feel anxious, and even to question what's next when things aren't perfect. But history has shown us that patience pays off. We've been through tough seasons before, and each time we came back stronger. This isn't the end of the story for Shedeur Sanders, and it's certainly not the end for this team. We are still in the early stages of something special, and the best is yet to come. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Remember, football is a marathon, not a sprint. We're building something that will stand the test of time, and each game, each play, and each lesson learned is a step forward. Shedeur Sanders has the talent and the mindset to become a star, and with your support, I believe he'll prove the critics wrong. The Browns nation is strong, and together we're going to see this team rise to new heights. Let's keep the faith, stay loud, and continue to support our boys through every high and low. Go Browns!